Welcome, fellow bookworms, to Tibra's Den. My name is Whitney, and today we have my Genre-a-thon prompt announcement for December. If you're new here, Genre-a-thon is a year-long readathon that I've done for the last 3 years, and this is actually the last prompt. This was the last year I'm doing it. I'm not bringing it back next year. And so this is the final prompt of Genre-a-thon. I will leave the playlist for the last 3 years down below. So if you're interested, you can always check that out. But basically, I was just trying to get outside my comfort zone with different genres or subgenres that I don't read a whole lot. And I also occasionally threw age ranges in there, even though they're not genres, they're demographics. Some people very much don't read middle grade or don't read YA. And so I threw those in there a few times as well. But this is the final one. So for December, the prompt is either feel good season or the most depressing time of the year, because I know a lot of people struggle during the holidays. So it's to either read a holiday rom-com or to read a literary fiction, just something that's very emotional. And yeah, those are the prompts. I'm going the holiday rom-com route. I'm a big rom-com girly. Already watching them. It's November 3rd when I'm filming this. I'm already watching in the rom-coms on TV, pulling up those Christmas rom-com movies. We've already done our Christmas shopping. I'm just waiting on a few things to get here to finish wrapping the presents, but I've already wrapped the presents too. I am in the mood this year, which the last 2 years have been really rough, and I was not in the holiday mood at all. So it feels good to be in the holiday mood this year. So I have plenty of rom-coms that I know are wrapped up. I do 24 Days of Bookmas in December, where I unwrap and read that book that day. And if I don't finish it, I just kind of carry it over till I do, but I still open and read the next book the next day as well. And there's plenty of rom-coms in there. But when we were shopping, I found rom-com advent calendar books, which I'm very excited about. I found both of these at Walmart. Our small town doesn't have a lot of options. It's either Walmart or the local grocery store, and that's it. So I found both of these books there. The first one I'm going to be reading is a 12-day Advent calendar. It's called Christmas Eve Love Story, an Advent book by Ginny, Baird. And yeah, I'm very excited about this. My husband was particularly like, get that one. We ended up getting both, but he was more interested in this one because it reminded him of Mannequin, that movie. And so yeah, I'm excited for this. And this one has the Groundhog Day trope, so that's going to be fun. And it says Annie Jones works hard designing windows for the iconic New York City department store Lawson's Finest. So when her Christmas window display gets upended by some rambunctious kids on Christmas Eve, the ultra-realistic store Santa gives Annie a little decorating tip on how to start over. With Santa's advice and a helping hand from a friendly security guard, Braden Tate, Annie repairs the damage and heads home to reluctantly spend the evening alone watching rom-coms with her cat. Romantic, right? When Annie awakes the next morning, she's bewildered to find that it isn't Christmas Day at all, but Christmas Eve all over again. Stuck in a time loop, Annie doesn't know how she'll ever make it back to the present. But despite her Christmas Eve reruns, each day is slightly better than the last, and every moment with Braden feels brand new. Luckily, Annie has an infinite number of chances to get things right and every opportunity to find what's been missing from her life: friends, community, family, and a magical holiday romance that fits her just right. And so yeah, it has like little perforations that you pull off at the end of each section. And so yeah, then you just read the section. Like I said, it's a 12-day advent calendar, and my husband said he would read this one with me. We are also going to be reading this 12 Tales of Seasonal Suspense, Mystery for Christmas, edited by Cynthia Mason. And so we're going to read this one on odd days, and then this one on even days. So that will be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that one. And actually, I'm pretty sure I have another holiday rom-com book by this author wrapped up. I've never read them before, but I'm excited to, check out their work. So the other one is a 24-day Advent calendar, and it's A Heart for Christmas by Sophie Jomain. And this one has her best friend's brother trope. So that's going to be fun. This one says April's headed to the foothills of Mont Blanc in the Alps to spend Christmas at her father's chalet for the first time in 3 years. Ever since her heart operation, she's lived as carefully as possible, but it's time for a change. All April wants for the holidays is to take back her life, but how do you find the courage to live after being afraid for so long? When April runs into her best friend's older brother, Augustin, ski instructor extraordinaire, it feels like a sign. Augustin is daring and swoon-worthy, and April doesn't want to let her life pass her by any longer. It's as complicated as it gets, but this might be just the kind of Christmas miracle she needs. And so, like I said, this one's 24 days. But same thing, you open the little perforation on the day and you read it. So I don't know if my husband will read this one with me or not, but I'm very excited about both of these books. So I'm going to enjoy these. I'm going to enjoy watching my holiday rom-com movies. And yeah, I'm just very, very excited for the Christmas season. I would love to know if you're participating, which prompt you're going to be going with, and maybe what books you have in mind for that. If you're just here and you want to let me know you're here and help support the channel by commenting, you can always comment a rabbit or any type of animal emoji. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here. Happy reading, everyone. Bye.